Hello and welcome to my therapy session. I'm lost. I'm completely lost and baffled at what the hell is happening right now. So let's maybe start from the groundwork and work our way to the root of the issue with this shit. Okay, Roblox is having a dating app built within itself. No. I think you didn't fully get it. Let me say it again. Roblox is having a dating app built within itself. Roblox. The Roblox. You know, the ginormous server holding all other servers that have games created on Roblox's engine that are 99.9% directed towards little kids. That Roblox is having a dating app. The same Roblox that had, and this is not an exaggeration, probably the most predator cases out of any game ever. It can compete for the Guinness World Record in the most amount of children getting hurt by a video game of all time. But now they seem to aspire to speedrun getting both the first and the second place in that category in a matter of a fucking month. You think this is all? That same dating add-on is supposed to be available from the age of 17. 17! I must have finally overdone it with bashing my fucking head with the goddamn head shower every time I'm washing myself and recalling my past. Because it seems that I woke up in a different fucking reality. Or I don't know, woke up 30 years later after they put me in a cryogenic sleep after that accident caused unrepairable brain damage to my head. Because I don't remember most of the world agreeing on the age of adulthood being 17. Okay. I'ma cool down a little bit. Sorry for that. But what the I think I'm chill now, but you gotta admit that this shit feels like a fever dream. See what I did there? Dream. Get it? Fuck. Because something doesn't exactly add up here. Or maybe should I say it adds up too well? If you don't know what's the reason of companies acting in a certain kind of way, the answer usually lays in a single word. Money. A little over 2 months ago, the CEO of Roblox, David Baszucki, went onto the stage of RDC 2023 to talk about 10 predictions regarding where Roblox will be at the end of the year. And corporate mumbo-jumbo aside, one point brought up there was certainly more popular than the others, let's just say. Hey, you know which community won't fuck everything they built up and won't put their members in danger for some cash? Ours. So subscribe to the channel and I promise we won't become a dating site. Probably. Back when it was presented as a concept, there were a bunch of videos talking about it. Rightfully so, saying that it's a really bad idea, while also bringing up past controversies regarding Roblox to support these claims. Particularly the horror stories with predatory motives playing the main role. You know, it was nothing groundbreaking, I admit, but at the same time, the situation was so straightforward and obviously fucking wrong, I have no idea what else would you expect. I do think spreading information like that is important, just to raise awareness of the issue, no matter how obvious it is. Not everyone will know of every topic until these very topics become mainstream, so even if it was just a concept idea and there was not much to talk about there, in my opinion, it was still a worthy subject to at least bring up for a brief minute. One of the things that were immediately spotted there, other than the idea itself being absolutely moronic, if not straight up evil in nature, was the fact that the panel specifically said 17 plus, not 18. 17, which was, as I already said, interesting. What a lot of people didn't seem to realize though, and this is just personal observation, maybe more people brought it up than I thought, but I personally didn't see much of it, is that the Roblox company already talked about this idea back in like May 2023. Not to even mention they added things like profanity and slowly introduced online dating options on there at basically the beginning of the year with their fall 2023 creator roadmap, which specifically mentions goals like virtual dating or social nights, the latter being part of their, and here I quote the very title of this whole Roblox movement created by the CEO, I guess, our vision for all ages. Yikes. I'm just gonna say what everyone's thinking right now. That title brings some really dark thoughts, knowing what sick fucks were and are roaming the Roblox sphere. Here we are, over a month later, despite everything they said for years about completely prohibiting online dating of any sorts on their platform. Yeah, remember that? You do now. The Roblox dating app is at full swing, sixth gear on a highway, no brakes kind of shit, as it's already fully incorporated into the Roblox platform, creating profiles that look just like the ones on Tinder with cute little descriptions such as selling pics for Robux. So basically just Tinder. The funniest thing about the devs of this app's approach is that they were selling this thing as an experience to help you make friends. Right, friends. That's what you are ripping everything off of Tinder for. Sure. Ignoring that obvious attempt at throwing a safety net over this greedy-ass nefarious scheme to gain money that might go astray aside, can we bring a certain topic to the light while we're at it? It really bothered me when I thought about it, so I want to start a conversation around it. Don't you think that the fact that the pictures are all Roblox characters make it arguably fucking worse than even having your real life photos on there? Don't get me wrong, I'd never want real life people to ever show up on this shit, but there's something extremely unnerving about this whole thing being as anonymous as it currently is. I don't know. These characters were quite obviously always aimed to cater towards kids, so seeing this goofy made out of modeling clay looking ass faces with this damn Tinder interface genuinely disturbs me. I don't know. It's just a red flag that's somehow worse than even the idea itself for me. Like actually seeing it in flesh, it's terrifying. It once again makes my mind see horrible scenarios of disgusting people using this whole innocently designed thing to lure and hurt children, as they already did before numerous times, and it was literally never easier than it is now because of Roblox developers basically making a perfect device for these degenerative weirdos to do it. And this is something that's not talked about enough. I feel like people just wait for a tragedy to happen to finally try to do something about it, swooping in as heroes after the damage is already done, saying brave things like, "Hey, hurting children? Bad. We'll do something about it now that everyone saw that they are undeniably the bad guys and we are the good ones." And that's not how it should be, in my opinion. All the red flags are there. Hell, I'll go even further. There is proof from the past that's extremely easy to find for anyone. You don't have to be an insider or anything like that. Proof that already shows how terrible of an idea this is, and that the Roblox company should seriously be questioned by people in power, by people who can do something about it, investigate them or help them set the boundaries a little bit more strict, not just for them, but also for every brand that was always targeted towards kids and suddenly wants to switch the very same product that's vastly recognizable as that thing for children to swiftly also officially becoming something that no kid should ever be a part of, while still trying to preserve the for all ages image around themselves. I'm thankful to say that this particular app called AdMe got deleted presumably by Roblox's devs themselves, and the person that was responsible for creating it published a message about this thing shutting down. But let's be realistic around here. This unofficial prototype that was possible only thanks to the new Roblox policies was a warning of what's to come if that idea ever officially becomes reality, like they eventually want it to be. Because this entire concept, from its very core, is absolutely, unapologetically horrendous and exists only as another cash grab for the Roblox's team with no regard to human life that can possibly be harmed due to this scheme. And if you don't believe me, then check some games that are labeled as 18 plus without having any actual age restrictions on them that are already prevalent on Roblox and have been for what seems to be eternity. It was always a thing ever since Roblox came out. out. And guess what? They never gave a single fuck unless a particular game like that suddenly boomed in popularity and it was a hot topic that put Roblox in a negative light. So just imagine what happens when real dating apps approved and supported by $1 billion company get on there. It will be a complete pandemonium. I'll leave you with this somber thought in mind because the situation ain't sweet around there and we can only hope it gets prevented from ever developing any further than it already did. Thank you for watching and hopefully I'll see you on the next session.